Welcome everyone to the Old Tech Pros webinar held every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We are glad you're here today. Our topic is the next chapter, and we have our Old Tech Pros as well as a special co-host, Comfort Kanfor. She's an excellent, dynamic host, so we're really happy to have her here. So we're going to just go ahead and begin right away. Just to let the attendees know here, the ones that are here live, we don't have panelists. Just the panelists are the presenters. So there's no need to raise your hand. You will remain as attendees. So let us begin with Bob Takusi.
All right. Good morning, greetings from Bel Air, Maryland. Good morning to my fellow brothers. Good morning, Auntie Lynn, Brother Maddy. Special greetings to the lovely Miss Comfort. Just to let you know that we here, Old Tech Pros brothers, we love you, we admire you, and we respect you. So it's a distinct privilege having you with us today. So thank you so much for taking your time. So today, as we did yesterday, we're going to continue from yesterday. We're going to be talking about the next chapter of Unpassive. On Wednesday of this week, Wednesday Breaking Thursday was a very historic day for Unpassive. As we all know, that was the culmination of the founding position. So it ended at 12 midnight Pacific Standard Time. And we all started hearing that rumble that we've been hearing. It's been coming, approaching. It's approaching. The rumble is approaching. The internet quake is imminent, as we say it. But as I did my reflection, as I always do, I always really appreciate those who paved the way for us. Mr. Ash Mufare, he had his dream. He had a big vision, dream. All by himself. Great ambition. He's a very ambitious man. He had this dream, and then he put it together on just an audio, voice, audio or video. And some founders really bought into his vision, his ambition. Those are the people that at this moment I have great respect and admiration for. Because if they did not listen or bought Mr. Ash Mufare's vision and ambition, there's a chance that we might not be here. So I really, really respect and admire people like our brothers Tony Monk, Mr. Peter Rogers of England, Redfern, Sister Gladys Nyaboro, Miss Cindy Hopkins, Jeffrey Morlock, Mr. John White, and just to name a few that I can remember that I know. These are the people who got the vision early on in 2018. They lit their candle from Mr. Ash Mufare's candle, and they kept the flame burning and burning to stay long enough so that we could also catch on, So I really appreciate and admire and thank them for that, for their belief, their trust in Mr. Ash Mufare. And it is fair for us to say that at this juncture, when the door was closed on Saturday morning, on Thursday morning, it is fair to say that we have about 1 million unique founders in Unpassive. That is a historic record. That is something that has never been heard before. Not only that, we are coming in with one of the greatest projects that the world has ever seen, says our founder, Mr. Ash Mufare. This has never been happened. It has never been done before. So, and Mr. Ash Mufare has consistently said that things are going to move very fast. And each time that he says that in the past, I had always thought of the moment when he shuts the founding position, when he shuts the door, and this is that time. So one of the main key things that I got from Mr. Ash, his first outing after the founding positions closed, was that he actually summoned us. He's asking all of us to now engage. He's saying that we should now engage in the process because things are going to move so fast. There will be no more webinars, public webinars to invite people. The roundtable, all those usual webinars are going to be gone. So we have to now come to the realization that we have to be engaged. Every single founder, he called on every single founder, even those that we should announce and tell our friends and all those who are founders, our contacts, those who we know are founders of OnPassive, that they should get engaged. In fact, let me read his actual statement. He said that the upcoming days are really promising. They are really promising, exciting, and thrilling in a way. I invite every founder who has an account to tune in, plug in with the right mentality, that we should come in with the right mindset. There is no price for it, and indeed there is no price for it. You are coming in to get value. He says he's going to begin the compounding the value of OnPassive. Whether you just came in a few hours ago at the time he was saying, whether it was just a few hours that you came in, or you've been here with us for 2 years, for 20 months or 3 years, that we should all plug in. Now is the time for us to get engaged, every single founder. I took that as a summon, as a call to action, that you, all of us, come in and listening. This is your business. You know, he says we'll be relying on the back office for most of our information. And that is the most professional way to do. Now, remember, now we are now preparing to go to the mainstream, to the web publicly. So we have to do things professionally. So he's employing all of us, you know, to come in and listen and get first-hand information from our back office. You know, on saying that, he also said, we have a new website. Our developers, our engineers in Hyderabad, they have been dropping a new website every day, and it's been enhanced every day, day in, day, week in, week out, every week. And we also have a new blog, you know. So I'm employing all of us, all the founders, please, let's go to the blog. The blog is like an education center, actually. You can go to the blog, you can go to onpassive.com/blog, or if you're a founder, from your back office, you just click on the OnPassive icon to the top right, it will take you to the blog. You see all kinds of information. There's a lot of information there, very, very useful, valuable information. Also, remember, we are also testing the system. We are beating the system. You know, you click here, you know, beta testing, it's us. So we also help by loading and attacking that website. We are also looking at the system performance, how the system is performing before the world actually, you know, is informed in an official way about this system. So we help. So when we go back there, it's also good for, not only good for us, but for the company itself, our engineers who are monitoring the system to make sure it is performing at optimum performance. You know, even those who own businesses now, if you go to that blog, you will gain some insights on how you can actually. So OnPassive is already giving value even before coming into the marketplace. You know, you can learn about how artificial intelligence is important for your business. If you go to the blog, with your small business, you will learn. You have skills for management operation, how you manage your business, and other business growth secrets. So, you know, small business growth secrets. You see articles and materials about small business secrets that could benefit your business right now, even before OnPassive is launched to the world. And then there's also a category section. You know, you learn about artificial intelligence. Remember, OnPassive, at the underlying layer of our infrastructure, OnPassive is built with artificial intelligence, AI. If you want to have, you know, to be plugged in, you will get those kind of information that you just understand how your business is built from scratch. We will learn about the blockchain technology, digital marketing, you know, data analytics and visualization, you know, and then of course, upcoming technology trends. Ash Mufara is actually giving us this information in bits and pieces. OnPassive is here to stay. There are strategies in place for the long haul. We are coming into the industry, to the marketplace, and we are going to dominate for our lifetime. So you can see the trend, the technology trends that are coming, you know. So please, let us all engage. That is what the message that I got from Mr. Ash Mufara, his first outing. He's calling all of us to action. All the founders, please get engaged, because that is where their information is going to be coming from. That's where we're going to rely in our back office. And it is the most professional way to do it. And lastly, I will yield to my brothers to talk more on the other aspects of his speech. But there's one distinction that I want to make. There's something that has been bothering me for a while. There is this statement that we make, which is it's correct, but all of us are guilty of this statement that OnPassive is all done for you. It is. OnPassive is as a system, is all done for you. It is automated. It's built artificial intelligence. As a system, everything is done for you as a system, and we are founders. So you have your domain, and the system is hosted on your domain, and everything is done for you. Yes, it is true. It is automated, integrated, and built with artificial intelligence, all done for you. The system will go out, find customers, bring you customers, credit your wallet, does everything that a traditional business is going to do because it is automated. But that does not mean that you should not engage us, we the founders. You cannot have a business and not know what is going on. What are your products? How do you get to your back office? How do you connect your wallet to your account? How do you navigate? So we are saying that it's now time. The time where we're all sitting back and just waiting for things to happen is long gone. Now, we are all going to get engaged because the door is about to open. You cannot go to the market. You don't even know how to open your store. You have a store, beautiful, with every luxury good around the world, a virtual store, mall, that has everything, and then you don't know how to open it. So please, let us all engage. Yes, the system is automated, it's all done for you, but you as a founder, you have a role to play in it. So I'll send it back to you, Sister Comfort.
Let me just handle this part until we finish, because I know the order of speakers. Yeah. Sorry. Next we have, no problem. Collins, go ahead. You're up. Thank you.
Hello, I just want to greet everyone. Well said, Bob. I just want to greet all my OTech brothers and Comfort. Welcome. Welcome on board. Lynn and Maddie is not here. Yeah, I just want to greet all the panelists and those who are attendees, also those who are watching on YouTube. Yeah, so our topic for today is OnPassive, the next chapter. I know a lot of people will be wondering why the next chapter, what is there in the next chapter? We've been, I think, 2 years in OnPassive, me, I for one, 2 years counting in OnPassive, and we've seen the company grow from strength to strength. But now we are moving on to the next chapter. Why the next chapter? So I'll look at the last day before the closure of OnPassive, the closure of the founding position when the door shut. We know, we all understand, our CEO said it, that there were thousands and thousands of founders that came in, thousands, in their numbers. We're talking about tens of thousands, maybe 20, 25,000. And if we can look at the website, the old founder website, that is where, all the prospect, they go, they search, they create an account, they log in, they make payment. We are saying the system is really robust. Like, if you look at other businesses, within maybe with 2,000 or 3,000 founders, the site will crash. But we are saying, these thousands or hundreds of thousands came in and the system did not blink. This shows how robust our system are. And this is part of the testing. We're talking about performance testing, we're talking about stress testing, we're talking about load testing. The volume that comes in, they came in their numbers. Some sites will just disappear and go down, and they'll say, okay, wait, the system, I think they'll go through maintenance and then bring it up again. But we are saying, even with the founders, we also were logging in, millions of people logging in, and thousands were coming in as well to become a founder. The system did not blink. That is kudos. We have to give kudos to Mr. Ash Mofara and the tech team for a job well done. This shows that our system can handle billions, as he said. Billions of customers will come, and OnPassive will not even go down because they are ready. We prepare the landing space, for this particular day, this particular hour, because the tech team in Hyderabad and Mr. Ajbofara knows that a day we can hit 1 billion. We never know what will happen. The viral effect can cause a lot of customers to come in, search for the product. And if the system go down, this will be loss of confidence. But OnPassive is ready for that. That is a big, big plus. Now, our CEO talked about 4 years ago. We want to look 4 years ago. It was just a dream, an idea of the CEO. You know, as Bob said, people came in just by, you know, listening to the recordings. They've never known Mr. Ash before, because some people believe that these people know Mr. Ash. No, they've never met Mr. Ash before. It was just an idea, and they believe in that idea. They took it by faith, you know, and faith led us to where we are today, because they receive it. You know, as Mr. Ash before I said, you can have a dream, but the dream cannot be anything if you don't take it to action. Dream means nothing. You can dream and keep on dreaming, but if you don't take action, your dreams is useless. But they dream big, and those who took it by faith, as Bob said, they light the candle for some of us to follow. And I think I cannot even mention again, because Brother Bob have already said it all. But the faith and the dream and the idea, the rough idea, you remember, there was no name, no unpassive, nothing. That people just believe in this vision, and this vision has given fruit, birth to what? To dozens upon dozens of products. We now know about unpassive, the name unpassive. You know, we know about all founders. We know about this. Just imagine, we're talking about not only physical dozens of digital products, we're talking about physical products. We're talking about innovation labs. We're talking about data centers. You know, the best of the best. You know, Mr. Ashbofara always raised the bar. And he said, if someone come and raise that bar, we will still take it to the next level. So sky is not even our limit. I think only God is our limit. But to say sky is our limit is understatement, because Burj Khalifa, I think, is above little bit of cloud at the plane. So we are still going higher and higher. You know, this is a big, you know, a big plus, because we started at the top. A company that have not launched with data center, a company that have not launched with physical dozens of digital products. We can go on and on, old mail, old decks, all, it's just crazy. And, you know, when the doctor, Mr. Alfred, told us that now we are preparing for the market space. We are preparing for the market space, means testing again, beta testing of the product, packaging, then what? Sales. And when sales come, commission. There is no way we can say it better than that. So as a founder, to be part of this business, honestly, you need to say, yes, you've done it. You've done the right thing, because there is no way, as I said, if there was no unpassive, what would have happened to all of us? You know, if there was no unpassive, maybe we'll be there with our empty bank account from paycheck to paycheck, don't know what will happen the next day. You know, and sometimes we used to look at statistics where people have people have worked so hard, has a lot of money, and the next minute they are homeless after 3 months. But unpassive have come to give hope to those who have no hope, voice to those who are voiceless. You know, this is our boss and this is our business. So we must take it. And I'll leave it there and hand it back to Auntie Lynn. Thank you.
Thank you, Collins, for those inspiring words. We now go on to Vincent Ete.
Oh, thank you, Auntie Lynn. Thank you, my brothers, for a wonderful presentation. Thanks, Sister Collins, to join us, Sister Comfort to join us today. Thank you. And also, thanks to my brother Collins and brother Bobs and also brother Matty for being here for us today. And I would like also to say hello to all the participants, all the unpassive funders. And then thank you very much to be here for OTEC Pro webinars. Okay, to start, I will say my brother Collins just said about how our system are robust, and then this is also a good point. So I would also like to add a few things about to show what my brother Collins said, not to say exactly the same thing, but added something to what he said. He had said a lot, but what also show that our system is great is a load balancing, is a solution. Load balancing solution is a distribution solution, traffic across our multiple servers in the farm. So this is also sure that our load balance is working fine, because look at all these people connecting to our system. We didn't have any break. So the load balance is working. So it's a great technology. Thanks to also the guys in Hyderabad for looking after on passive and building all these great technologies. So people sitting in front, they don't know what these people are doing in the back to make us feel happy and make our system be the strongest system in the world. So all that, we also have our database, because our database, we have the website. Collins also said the website. We didn't see anything happen to our website. Why? Because the database sitting behind the website are also strong, and then good technology behind, so that the website can hold the database sitting behind to make that website be much more strong. So 1,000 people can connect to our website at the same time. The reason why, because the database behind the website are very strong. That's why nothing wrong happened, and then everything worked successfully for our system. I'll talk also about our data center. Data center is our CEO said on Monday that our center is a tier 1 data center. So the tier 1 data center, we have a backup, is also hosting backup, and also traffic and cabling, all these scenarios. So the data center allow us we have a great technology behind our data center, artificial intelligence system. We have also fiber optic. We have also a lot of technology. We have a laser technology also behind that. So all this make our data center be the best, or one of the best in the market at the moment. And also, our CEO said we have a zero redundancy. So it's also have a redundancy, zero downtime. You mentioned that as well on Monday. It's a zero downtime. And the zero downtime, Monday, this week passed, before Wednesday, even more people connect to our system. We didn't see any downtime. So it's a zero downtime. We have a latency. Once you click, if people, I don't know if people have find out that since last week, the new website, if you connect to the website, anytime you click, the information is there, zero latency. So this is a great technologies behind there. And then those technologies are using for on passive. And also make sure these technologies are very powerful because of the technologies we're using behind our system. And then our CEO said on Monday that we should continue to learn more about technology and also about our product. So we have an ecosystem of products. So we invite people to go to the back office to learn about the product, what the product, most of the product, activities of the product, what you can use the product for. So this is something we should know. And then I invite most of the funders to at least go to onpassive.com once in a while to learn about our product. We have a powerful product there, grateful product. So sometimes when I'm sitting there, I spend time going to the product, read again, and trying to understand most of the product. We have a beautiful product outside there. So please, if you have time, like our CEO said, spend time to learn our product and then familiarize yourself. And then if you learn your product, you know the product, you can recommend the product to the community around you. Our jobs, friends, family that are in on passive, we have this product, and this product can do this. We like others, we can recommend others. So a lot of companies, we can recommend all staff for the friend or family who work in HR. We say, okay, we have this product, we can resolve your problem, and then stop you working overnight to resolve HR issues or log into different applications to resolve the issues. With your old staff is one platform. You got everything, payroll, all the staff, recruitment, everything, planning, monitoring system, the time shift, everything is in one platform. So this is a grateful. I know a lot of people sitting there, they're looking for something like that, but we have that already. So we can recommend our friend, family that this is, because if you know your product, you can tell your friend. But if you don't know your product, your friend can ask you on passive, do you have this? We have it, but because you don't know, you will say no. So I'll ask people to read, to go to the back office and learn, and then we can also mouth to mouth advertise our company in one way to another. So thank you, Auntie Lynn. I'll leave it there.
Awesome, Vincent. Please read our group chat, Vincent. Okay, and finally, we're going to have Oliver give some concluding comment. Go ahead. I mean, Oliver. Go ahead, Oliver.
Yeah, hi, everybody. Happy Saturday to everybody. And I want to thank our one and only Auntie Comfort for taking your busy time, family time to be here with us today. I want to say thank you very much and keep coming.
Thank you, bro.
So you are one of the firebrand journalists. I was talking with Collins and I say if Red and Comfort can handle one of our shows, it's going to be with Maddie. That's going to be a big plus to the to Unpassive.
I'm humbled though. I'm humbled.
Yeah, thank you for being us to be here with us today. And I want to also thank our audience, the 96 founders that are here with us. Yes, our faith. I want to also talk my brothers. I want to thank them also, Collins, Bob, Vincent. And they say one thing, Bob and Collins mentioned, Bob and Collins, yeah, they mentioned faith. And it's that faith that has been with us. It's that faith. And to thank all those who had that faith from 2018 to today, that has healed this fruit, has given birth to this super giant company. Is that faith that today, Unpassive, is factual, it's not fiction, it's the reality. Is that faith. It's that faith. And when we hear, when we listen to what the CEO mentioned, that the factual, that Unpassive is factual today, we have a saver. We have services, we have savers. We have physical destructive projects, you know, we have products, innovative products, and we are ambitious. It's that faith that holds us and that makes us to be where we are today. We are now to have fun, and fun. That we are now ready to go to the market, that faith. And we took that leap of faith. Then let me go to another point, that is the compliance. I really want to talk about this compliance because some of us don't really know what it's all about. And we do play with it, but when we go to our jobs, we take it serious. When we go to our jobs, we take it serious, and we come here, we don't take it serious. This is the biggest company. This Unpassive is going to be the biggest company on this planet Earth. Because when you look at the milestones, I will come to that. But I want us to look at it, the compliance side of it. We respect compliance in our company, but we don't want to respect it in here. Your own company, your domain, your website is running on it. It is your business. You want to leave your doors open. You know, you want to leave your doors open. So please comply. Please comply to our compliance. Now he said he has nothing to do with it. Everything is now with the compliance and the legal team. We should, at least, even if you've spent just 24 or 72 hours with us, please respect and take care of your business and comply to Unpassive. He also talked about cleaning the back office, that they're going to clean the back office, bring in new things, and people should go. I know my brothers have talked on that also, but they just want to talk about the cleaning part that he mentioned, that they'll be cleaning, taking out some stuff from the back office and add some of the stuff in there. So and he mentioned that we should go more to our back office than, you know, at least for me, I go there more than 10 times a day. But you know, you can do minimum 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, evening, before you go to bed, check. So that if there's any information, you can grab it before you go to bed, so that you know in the morning, I know this is going to happen the following day, you put on your schedule. Then respect Unpassive, for what he also mentioned, that Unpassive is going to respect our customers. Customer service is one thing that is very, very important. One customer can bring 10 customers, depend on the customer service, how respectful. And he has mentioned this, he has been consistent with this customer service, that we are going to respect our customer and make sure that they are well respected, we'll serve them well, and also make sure that the founders also, because we are also customers. We are also customers, and if the company can respect us, why can we not respect our company? So you see how it ties with compliance. If the company can respect us, give us what we want, why should we, the founders, resellers, and customers, why should we not? So we should make sure that we also respect. Then the pending founders. He also mentioned about the pending founder. I know my brothers have also talked about it. Please, we should respect what the CEO has said. Do not sell. The company has stopped selling founders' position. When you have pending founders, do not sell it. Send them emails, call them, those who own those pending accounts on your team, call them. If they can't talk, if they don't want to respond, leave them alone. Allow the company to flush it out, not you. You have nothing to do with it. Don't go and do something that legal and compliance will come after you, and you are going to like, hey, my position is no longer there. So please, I just want to reiterate that and make sure that we understand that. Collins also talked about the testing of our system. Yes, testing of our system. The three of us, Bob, Collins, and myself, were in that night trying to do some testing to make sure, use our own little way of testing to make sure that they've shut it down. I finished with Bob around past 12. Collins saw me online around past 3 a.m. Collins called, bro, you're not sleeping. I said, how can I sleep? Because we're testing. I saw Collins' temperature went up. I said, my friend, calm down. I said, Collins, calm down. So I said, okay, Collins, let's do one test. I went to link 55 and I copy and I paste. Check it. Bam, shut down. No more. There was that nice word that was there. I said, Collins, please, I've tested it in the United States. No more. You test it in the UK and see if you are going to. Same thing. You know, Bob was checking those names that are on the dashboard. You know, then I was also checking the numbers. The numbers were flying. You know, so at least we did that our own little way as IT guys to test to make sure that the system worked, and it did. You know, and for the past 2 weeks, when that day was coming, 22nd midnight, the system was jamming. People were rushing to log in, to sign in. But guess what? As Colin said, the system did not blink. So we are fine. Nobody can test on passive data center or our system. Is green, fluid, hybrid, sophisticated weapons. So I mean sophisticated technology. I'm sorry, sophisticated technology that is there. So please, we are totally in a very good position. That the technology that we do have, yeah, some of them they might, but I don't think they have what we do, what we got. So talking about that, that also, let me go to the milestones. I think my brother said they've also talked something about milestones, about what we done. Milestones. Look at our data center again. One. We are going into the market with one data center, multi-regions, cloud, on-prem, that is, on-prem means that on site. Capacity of 1 billion users. Tell me, Microsoft, Google, when they went to the market, they didn't go with this. That's milestone. Look at our products. Look at our products. All AI from scratch. AI from scratch. 100% automated integration. Bam. I don't want to go into the other features, modules that are within. That's a big milestone. Burj Khalifa. We didn't get an apartment office there. We got a whole floor. Two. When you look at the way our CEO takes care of our employees, it's ours. OnPassive is ours because you own a domain, you own a website. It's ours. It's your thing. It's my thing. It's your business. It's my business. Milestone. Look at Singapore. Look at the building in Singapore, an office in Singapore. Big milestones. So when you look into all this, tell me which company, which of these big giant companies, they started the way we are going to the market. I don't know who said that we are the eagles. OnPassive is that eagle. We are the top. When you come, we go up. You come, we go up. You come, we go up. So you will never get us. We are above the top of the top. And we talked last time about digital transformation. 3x digital transformation is OnPassive. And that's the milestones that we are talking about. And it's that leap of faith. It's that leap of faith that my brothers, they talk about, Bob and Colin, they mentioned, is that leap of faith. And I also have that belief that God has touched, God has seen into all the 1.4 million of us, our heart. God has seen our heart because we have people, we have friends. All of us have friends that we've talked to them. PhD holders, IT guys, IT gurus, they refuse because their heart, they don't have that heart of sharing. They believe about themselves. But God has seen 1.4 million plus our heart all over the world, that I know you will take care of your neighborhood. You will take care of your families. You will take care of schools, hospitals. That's why today, that faith that all of us took, because God instilled it into our heart. And we went through this journey, the ups and the down, the ups and the down. Today, we did it. We made it. That leap of faith, that God instilled in us. Yes, the CEO told us, fill your tank. Within 6 months, 1 year, we must have filled our tank. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with the extra dollars? We will take care of our immediate families and our neighborhood. I want to say kudos to all of us. Then let me end also using the CEO's word, what he told us, that we should think big, think positive, and dream bigger. If you have a dream, it's only in OnPassive that dream will come into reality. And with that faith that we have, thank you. Auntie Lynn, take it from there.
Thank you very much. So now you have heard from our old tech pros talking about what Mr. Ash shared on the OnPassive 360 2 days ago, that they've covered most of the highlights of what he has said. Now what we're going to do is we're going to give it to Comfort, who's going to be asking our OTech pros some questions. So you can take it away, Comfort.
All right. Thank you so much, Auntie Lynn. You know, I'm just sweating. I'm just like you, a power woman being surrounded by these 4 or 5 hefty men every weekend. Kudos to you. I'm so proud. Wonder Woman you are. Thank you. You're doing a good job. These guys are wonderful. Thank you, guys. I'm just so proud of you. The Tech Pros, / Tech Bros. And I'm so honored and blessed partnering with you guys in crime. What else does someone want in their lives? So I've been listening to you. We listened to the CEO. I've listened to your comments. You have said a lot of important and interesting things. But one thing I picked from what you all said was that OnPassive, like this is a message to every founder that OnPassive is yours. And what you need to do now is own it. That is what I got from everything you said in a nutshell. However, when I'm here, you know that I'm about to hold you onto your words, right? So let's begin. Hi, buddy, greetings. I know that you are the back watching us out there. So I just want to know, let's begin really quick. The founders' positions have closed, and we're a few days into this new life, the new phase, the phase 2, as our CEO says. What next? what are we expected to be doing as founders while we wait for the CEO to tell us the next thing to do? Anybody, even you, until Lynn, if you are moved, you can just say something. It's just a piece of advice to everybody. So I'll leave it open, guys.
Yeah, I'll take it. Good to see you, Sister Comfort. The next immediate thing that I would think, right, without hearing anything, we don't have any direction yet from our CEO, based on what he told us on Thursday. The next immediate thing that all of us found, my advice would be that you go in, if you have 5 accounts, 10 accounts or whatever, make sure you have all these accounts, you can log into all these accounts, make sure they are active. You know, you can log into all these accounts.
It appears that he's frozen. He might have, oh, there, you froze for a little bit.
I did.
Bob.
Can you hear me?
I was hearing him the whole time.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
it froze
perfectly.
just for 5 seconds. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Yeah. No, I was just saying really quickly that we should make sure if you have 1, 2 accounts, 3 accounts, just make sure you get those accounts are active, because now, as Mufara has told us several times, that things are going to move really fast. We don't know how fast. Oliver and I were talking earlier today before this meeting. Right now, anything can happen at any time based on what we see. So get yourself acclimated with the system, with your ability to log into all your accounts. Just understand this. It's your business. Just understand what it is. It's your business. Understand that you can go in, you know where the updates are, you know where to go find updates, you know where the updates tab is, you know where Mr. Ash Mufara's page is, because he has told us directly. Information is going to come to the back office, through the back office, because that's the most professional way to do it. So log in at least, like Oliver said, 3 times a day. When you wake up in the morning, go check. In the afternoon, check. In the evening, check. That's what I would say. We do immediately before getting any directives from Mr. Ash or any of our leadership council members.
All right, thank you so much. I think I am I'm satisfied. Brother Oliver, are you trying to say something? If not, I think I'm happy with that response, except that you were trying to say something. I would like us to move on. What do you think?
Yeah, my brother Bob just said everything. He took everything out of my mouth, so you can move on.
Okay, correct. Thank you so much, Brother Bob, for saying that. So, you know, one of the things that the CEO said was, which is I found very thrilling. He said, we are at the level where we're preparing products for the market level and maybe commissionable. So would you mind breaking this again so that all of us, you know, we're 1.5, people understand at different levels. What does he mean by that? We are preparing product for market level and this may be commissionable. What's that, guys?
Yeah, so let me come in for this, Chief.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
So they're talking about preparing the products for market level. So what they are doing now is making sure the products are all good, they are all okay. Maybe there's little bit things that they can check, there's maybe adaptation of the products, you know, building the packages, what package will do what, you know, package can be, for instance, ONET, can be connected to Academy, or, you know, all those integrated products in bundle, and then they can set the price of what will be the cost of each particular package, you know, for becoming per package or the standalone products. So all of these things are things that the company will be looking into. And again, there'll be more tests and more, as CEO said, they'll still, you know, stack the code, add more functionalities. You know, there are things that maybe little things that they've missed, you know, try to make sure that they cross all the T's and dot all the I's of all the products. And then, you know, and the time, you know, remember as CEO said, there will not be a big ceremony when they'll just come and say, wow, this is the product. Well, let's celebrate. They'll just go straight into the market and start to sell. You know, because, you know, normally they've put a lot, we know that they've put a lot, they still have pumped a lot of money, and this is the time they want to start to get revenue back into the company. So, and it's a business, as we all know, OnPassive is a business, and they need to start to recover all the money that they have put out. But again, the CEO said they will not put it out if it is not acceptable and approved by him. So that's what I want to say. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Is anybody interested in commenting on the tiny part where he says it could be commissionable?
Yeah, let me also say to that. Let me just add a little bit of what my brother Connie just said, that they are stuck in the cool oil, and our products are now above market level. which therefore means we are above all the other products, the other companies that are out there. But we are stacking the coal, adding more stuff, so that when we go out there, it's going to slap us. Customers will be flocking, rushing in, and talking about the commission. When they start to sell, what next? Molars, money into our into our domain, into our wallet. So
I understand when you say we're fine. That's
fine.
why you had to answer this question. Thank you, bro. Thanks. I appreciate that so much. No, because when you say you are fine, somebody can write a whole book out of just this one.
I know, right? I know, right? I know, right? So then, then just, and he said it's not going to be next year.
All right.
And that answer is open. It might be 2 weeks, it might be 3 weeks, it might be 2 months, it might be 1 month.
Yes.
So look, do the math, like he always tells us to do the math. Do the math where we are today. Do the math, then you will know where we are when we'll start making the commission. That is commission. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So Auntie Lynn, as we go on, each time you feel that we need to stop, just say comfort, hold it there, and we're stopping and moving over to the next wherever we're going to. We're happy with that. That is unpassive for us. At times we have to operate like that. So we know that you can stop us anytime. Just go for it when you're ready, when you think that we need to stop. So guys, if you're watching on YouTube, any channel you are on now, do well to subscribe and comment. Let us know how this wonderful team has been doing all this while. Tell Auntie Lynn how wonderful she is, facing 4 hefty men plus Marty Digamo every weekend. Thank you, guys. So there's something Brother Oliver said earlier on about compliance. And something quickly came to mind that Ash said on Monday. He said, this time around, there's going to be zero tolerance for what happened in the past, which means a few things happened and people got away with a lot. And this time around, compliance seems to be like, things are getting tighter and, better and better. So what does this mean? Zero tolerance, compliance, and all of those. Brother Bob, do you want to pop on this, please?
Yes, sure. A lot of things have happened within. We know Ash Mufara is a very generous man. He's a very good man, in his heart. So he has actually resisted taking some disciplinary action against certain people who have actually violated, certain things. We have an NDA. There's an operations manual. We have an NDA that we all sign. Some people have actually violated that NDA, but Mr. Ash has been very, very generous to let it go. Now, he actually expressly told us yesterday on Wednesday that we are now organizing as a global entity, a serious company that is coming to take over. We are coming to take up to the top. So we have to operate as such. So he has now moved when it comes to compliance, when they say, well, even little rules to us as founders, little rules to adhere to, that some people don't. We have now moved to the compliance, the legal firm, the legal team, so he cannot even override them. So when certain things have been implemented and really stipulated for us to follow, the founders, the customers, all those who are going to be coming, who have anything to do in relation to unpassive, and you violate it, Mr. Ash cannot save you. He cannot save you because the legal team, he told us that is now in their hands. You're muted.
Sorry about that, guys. I really appreciate Brother Bob for that response. Auntie Lynn, I've sent you a message on WhatsApp. So, guys, I thank you so much. There's there's a lot of stuff that was discussed last Wednesday, and where we've got all the time. Let's just go one after the other. So, Brother Vincent, I think they mentioned this a while ago, but repetition at times, we have to say it over and over and over before it finally sinks somewhere, right? So Ash says the best way of communicating would be through the back office nowadays. So what does that mean? Just go over it again, really brief, so that people should keep on, just repeating and repeating until it sticks. Thank you.
Communicating with people in the back office is people need to be active. Log into the back office, like my brother Oliver said yesterday. At least Oliver said morning, afternoon, and the evening before you go to bed. But at least If you can't do 3 times, try at least once a week or once a day, so that you can log into the system once a day to know what is going on, to see the latest update, and then also trying to participate in the webinars. We have a roundtable on Monday, the corporate one. We have a different region webinars. We have WordTech Pro. We have Lynn and Run webinars, and then Arrows on Sundays. You can try, and we have a lot of education there. You can try, come in and learn from there. So there are so many webinars going on around the world where they are educative webinar. We learn about the company. So this is what our SEO asks us to do. So be active, not sitting there, because I think recently I was hosting a webinar on Tuesday. I do every Tuesday, 7 p.m. And then one guy came and said, "Oh, leader, what is back office?" Because I heard you said back office, back office. So someone is a founder, he doesn't know what is a back office. You see, so we don't want that. Every member should know what is a back office, and then you should know your back office. We should know everyone. And then another one asked a question about how we can find our ID for on passive. I say, go to your profile, you will see your ID is there. I say, oh, it's so simple. I say, yes, come to webinar and learn. If you know, you will not ask this question again. So this is one way simple. Be active. That's why. And then when you are active, you learn. We're all learning. I'm here. Colin says something, or maybe Oliver or Bob can say something, can touch me, or maybe I didn't know. But today, being to this webinar, I learned. So that's how we all learning from webinars, and then different things, different issues can happen every single day. So be active, come to webinar, and also go back to visit your back office at least once a day, and then you know exactly what is going on. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
All right, thank you so much, dear brother. Thank you guys for everything. And until Lynn, we want to hear, because you are the win, whatever, you're the direction we're following here. So tell us, what do we want us to do now? So over to you, Auntie Lynn.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up. We want to thank our contributors today, and Comfort asked some excellent questions to draw out more information from our experts here. It gives us a better picture of what Mr. Mufara intended for us to know and to sink in. And at this time, I think we all here are engaged. The people who are here today, our attendees, are also very, very engaged in what's happening. I can see the active chat going on as we speak. They are excited. They are the ones that are trying to learn as much as they can. So we're really grateful to have them here today. We're going to be wrapping up. If you four have any final words to say, go ahead and say them. Let's start with Oliver. You have a couple of comments to make before we end?
Yes, I want to really emphasize on going to visit the back office. We are all founders today. Now we are founders, and it's good that all the founders, please go to visit your back office. Familiarize yourself with your back office. When you have free time, you can just lie on your couch and watching CNN. Just take 1 hour. Familiarize yourself. Go play around with it to understand, learn. It's going to help you, because that is the engine. Your wallet, because don't only go there because you want to go and transfer money or get money. No, when you familiarize yourself with the back office, you learn also. You will know things that you didn't know, which is going to help you with your business. I'll always stick on this when I'm talking that it's your business. It's my business. So I'll advise that everybody go to their back office regularly. Even if there's no money in your wallet, just go there and familiarize yourself with it. It's going to help you. Thank you.
Great suggestion. Okay, 1 minute each. We have now Colin. Go ahead, Colin.
Yeah, so Oliver just said it, and we are all saying the same thing. One of the things I forgot to say, is the new idea. One of the engineers in Hyderabad brought up a new idea, and it was accepted and take on board, and they are working on it. Just to tell you how OnPassive is evolving and a new innovation is coming with the brilliant mindset to those. Kudos to those who are in Hyderabad. And that's what I see want, that when you are engaged, every ideas are welcome. No matter how it is, they said, if you say it and it is good, they will make it. They will make it down. And that is one of the brilliant about OnPassive. And this other thing I miss is our CEO said, we have never seen a company that have shut the door and people are still crying to come in. It has never happened, even in all those multi-levels. They beg people to come in, but OnPassive is shutting the door with people scrambling to come in at this last hour. And he said, if the door, they would have like left the door open for 7 days. Maybe we would have reached up to 2 million founders. But they said, no, enough is enough. Please, this is the timeline and we are done. And people are still, like we said, when the door will be shut, they'll be gnashing and weeping, you know, and now people are crying. So it is a blessing to be in such a company. Please, the only thing I would say, be engaged. Be engaged because, you know, we don't want when the time comes and when they streamline some of those founders, those people, they say, oh, they are not really up to the standard because OnPassive is top, the best of the best. And they want the best of the best to represent the company. So as a founder, you must be engaged. That's what I would say. You must keep the fire burning. Thank you.
Thank you. Vincent, 1 minute.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Auntie Lynn. What I'm going to say is I know we had a few times people misspelling back office, saying that is what they said,
Virtual office.
Virtual office. It's not virtual office. So I would like you to respect our CEO, respect our company, because this engineer sitting in Hyderabad, they are more intelligent and more powerful than you guys who are trying to change the names, because they are engineers, they are developing softwares. And then our CEO is the owner of the company, he call it back office. So we don't want people to call it virtual office. You pay £97 to come and change someone's business name. No, you have to stop these ideas. We have to respect our company. So it's on passive back office. On Roundtable Monday, the CEO said back office. He repeat again, back office. The engineer in Hyderabad, they know what they are doing. They call it back office. You cannot come and pay 97 and like I pay 97 and come and change the name. It doesn't happen like that. So you have to respect yourself, trying to use the name as the way you found it. Hence, sample of that. Thank you very much.
Good point. Hooray. Hooray. All right. Finally, we have Bob.
Okay. Thank you, Auntie Lynn. Thank you, Sister Comfort, for being with us. It's a pleasure. Brother Madi, I know you are listening, hopefully. I just want to take this moment to congratulate every single one of the 1.4 million 55,793 founders who made it in. It just slipped my mind, but I had the name of the last founder. I wanted to also give a shout out to that name, but it just slipped my mind because I have the name of the last person who came in at 3:09 Pacific Standard our time, which is 12:09 p.m. Pacific California time. It is not a coincidence that we find ourselves here. It is not, my dear brothers and sisters. We're here because there's a purpose, there's a mission. Our founder, Ash Mufara, attracted us to him. All of us, every single founder who is here, they are here for a reason. Let us all engage. Now he has called us. He has expressly said, you come in. He has summoned us. That's what Mr. Mufara has done. He has summoned us to engage, go to our back office. That is where the information is going to be coming from. Let us respect him. And lastly, I will say, let us now be ready to serve because we are here. The reason why we are here is because there's that thing inside us that Mr. Mufara has attracted, just like him, to serve. So let us now be ready to serve mankind because that is the purpose that we are here, my dear friend. So thank you, Auntie Lynn. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Thank you. Thank you to our 4
Thank
OTEC
you.
pros. Thank you so much to Comfort who asked engaging questions that everyone benefited from. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to wrap up now. Yeah, thank you. We're going to wrap up now and we're going to let you know that this webinar is weekly. It's every Saturday at 11 a.m. So please join us from week to week. It is live streamed to 20 channels. So it's really easy for you to watch the replay. Next, we have the Kenya webinar, which is going to be starting at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, half an hour from now. The link is in your back office. We will have the OTech pros, whoever in this group is available will be there to speak as well. So we welcome you to join us. Thank you everyone for being here. We hope to see you every Saturday for OTech pros, keeping it simple, bringing technology to you so that you can understand it very clearly. Thanks again. We'll see everyone next week. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye for now.
Love you all, guys. Come again.